Productivity Arata. So you're thinking that vowing "New Year, New Life" is sufficient? Is wishful thinking enough to change the results that you're going to reap this year? Based on previous years, you may remember how difficult it is to change your behavior even when you exert great will. Why is it that certain old habits are so difficult to change? Why do we resist change so much? And here comes an even more interesting question. The anxiety that paralyzes us and leads us to seek easier ways of doing things. Where does that anxiety come from? It all starts in childhood. When you were a child at about the age of 7, you were already interacting with the adults and other children around you using a set of learned behaviors. As we are social beings, it is very important to recognize the traits of the social group around us and conform to the rules of the group to be accepted. Our mind realizes a representation of reality, an interpretation of the facts. We create rules and beliefs in our heads. Early beliefs are strongly influenced by the environment. Some adults still live according to beliefs developed in their early childhood, repeating the same program of preferences, of fears and likes and dislikes and vices, just like a 7-year-old child. When we are children, the environment around us has a strong influence because we still have no critical sense. We have a great need for approval and connection. So we are very susceptible to the influence of those whom we admire. For example, it is very common for adolescents to start smoking, to copy another teenager, usually a few years older, whom they admire. In childhood and even in adolescence, we don't yet have the life experience that is necessary to make fully conscious choices. And that is why even the law makes different kinds of exceptions for the youth, not holding juvenile wrongdoers fully responsible and accountable for their actions. Isn't it time to review your beliefs? In childhood, we say that we want to be such and such person, we like this and we don't like that, but a lot of these opinions aren't really the result of independent or lucid conviction. These are conditions that have been influenced by those who were part of our environment, including the media. If we remain unaware of this process, it is quite possible that even today, in adulthood, much of this programming still remains firmly in our heads, untouched. Conflicting beliefs are a source of anxiety. Anxiety is one of the great evils of our existence. There are several sources of anxiety, and one of them is the conflict between different internal beliefs. If, on the one hand, I have a great desire to thrive financially, but on the other hand, I still carry a childhood belief that money is associated with greed, malice, exploitation, and immorality, well, I have an internal conflict, and that will disturb me. If I want the freedom to have sexual adventures with more than one person, and at the same time, I condemn this kind of behavior, again, I also have another type of a conflict. In all such moments, there will be a dissonance that will cause anxiety. And then I'll need to have an escape valve to relieve it. Empty entertainment is an escape from conflict. A quick and easy way to temporarily deal with the conflicting beliefs is to seek superficial entertainment, for example, playing a video game. And that offers an immersive experience and makes me forget the reality. I might spend a few hours tinkering on social networks on my phone or my computer. Why is there such a need for escape? It is to alleviate anxiety so that time passes without having to face those conflicts that are giving us an important signal. It is time to review our beliefs. If you want to address this anxiety in a better way, then it is important that you take the time to make a serious assessment of your life, of your behaviors, and of your beliefs. And this is exactly what we'll do together in the course Better New Year. You can visit the link arata.se/behaviour Better New Year, and then you can see more details, and I see you inside the course.